What's up, craft kids?
Ho, ho, ho. For today's project, you're just gonna need these simple things. Scissors. Each of you need, whoever's doing it needs a white sheet of paper, a red sheet of paper, and then whatever you want the background to be. You wanna go with black or blue? Okay, so it's kind of, each of these kind of look like the night sky. Santa travels mostly at night. We're gonna share this sheet of pink paper. You'll see why later. I have googly, or Landon's gonna use googly eyes. I'm gonna show you the non-googly eyed version. Let's get started. First thing we're gonna do is put all the papers aside, except for white. We have two things to do. One, we have to do the fluffy part of his hat, the white fluffy part of his hat. I wanna call it a cuff, but I don't believe that's the name of it. So we're just gonna use almost all the way across the paper. We're gonna make it nice and fluffy. And then we're gonna trace a beard. So Landon's gonna do that part of the hat, and then he's gonna do a beard like me. And I'm gonna stuff my beard right up. I wanna just use this one piece of paper. I probably should have put this a little higher. So I'm gonna just put my beard, and it's a big beard with a little bit of wave to it. Okay, like that. And it's gonna run right up. It's actually gonna run right up to his hat. So this is kind of, I should have made this a little wider, make this a little wider. And then you're just gonna see a little spot where his eyes and nose are. So you're literally gonna make it like that, and we'll cut that all out. We'll show you how that works. Now we're gonna cut this out. We're gonna cut both of these pieces out. We'll fast forward that. Here we go. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna draw a hat on here, and we're gonna cut that out. It's gonna go above the piece of paper, but that's completely fine. Because our Santa advent calendars are nice and big. Okay, so I'm actually gonna set mine in here to get a really good idea of, and the hat is you're gonna need to hold it sideways because the hat is gonna go off to the side, okay? And it's actually, the hat's gonna come down below too. Bring it all the way down to here. Because that hat's gonna come down about that far. Okay? So this way we'll have enough for the pom-pom hanging off the back of the hat. Ready? Goes something like this. Okay? Right here you're gonna have a fold line. And then off the back, you're gonna have just something that comes like that. And right there is where we'll connect the pom-pom. Awesome, so this is what it looks like. We're gonna cut these out, fast forward that, and we'll show you what it looks like. All right, awesome, these are coming along great. So, we have a few things left to do, obviously. One of those is we got to figure out a face. So we're going to use a piece of white paper, but we're going to color it with this beige color. So that'll represent his face. We'll do some eyeballs coming up. I'll show you two different versions of that. And then we'll put the advent part of this together. And we could have went much longer with the beard, but we just decided to keep it. We tried to keep it on the page, but we got close. All right, so we're going to use leftovers from where we cut this out of the white paper. We're gonna make this into a circle. It's gonna be a pom-pom that goes on there. So make it as big as you can. Okay, cool. So this is what we have so far. We just have a few steps remaining. And these are coming out pretty cool.
Yeah.
One thing I forgot to mention that you might wanna pick up, some cotton balls. They don't have to be jumbo, but cotton balls will help for when we finish off this project. 1, 2, 3. All right, Landon, the next step is to put a face in behind. And since we don't have any paper that's the right color for a face, we're gonna each take part of this piece of paper and put it in behind here. But before we do, we're gonna color it with this. This is a pretty good skin tone, so we'll use this. All right? All right, so we just discovered a little bit of a problem. Once you put the mark, well, I guess the paper is see-through just to begin with, so it's not really that big of a deal. We're just gonna take a piece of paper, I'm just gonna double mat it. So we now have our faces ready to go in the back, but we're gonna need to use our other pieces to line them up. We feel like we have them lined up pretty well. Of course, these pom-poms will be glued on eventually. So next would be peel all these layers off. Glue down that face right where you have it. Don't move it. Next, we're gonna glue all the other pieces on, the beard, the hat.
I'd start with the beard.
The fuzzy trim that goes on the hat, pom-pom, we're gonna do it all. Fast forward. Now that we're at this stage, we're going to add the nose and eyes, and I'm going to show how to do it using just a marker. Landon is going to use these handy dandy googly eyes. Right in the middle, find the middle, you're going to do a U-shaped nose, and it's just going to look like this. Boom. A U just like that. It doesn't even have to be.
It's like right.
Mine gets a little skinnier at the top, but it doesn't have to. Beautiful. Now, Landon's gonna put his eyeballs on one on either side of that nose, and I am going to draw eyeballs. There's many different choices for eyeballs that you can choose. I'm gonna choose some pretty simple ones. So here we wanted to just show another way to do the eyes. The googly eyes are cool, but these eyes are also fairly simple and pretty cool themselves. Now, we also wanted to have one version that we showed a little bit of shading and also a smiley face, which one doesn't have, but the other does. So we added some basic shading, and it just added a little depth and dimension, and then of course we added the rosy cheeks to top it all off. Here we have our Santas now ready to become advent calendars. So we've devised a plan. Down here on the beard, we need to be writing the numbers 1 through 25. Now, when this posts, it's not going to be the 1st of December. It's going to be far after that. It's probably going to post on Sunday, which is, what day is that?
The 14th.
The 14th. It's probably going to be out that day. So what we'll do is we're going to write our 1 through 25, and we're going to actually put cotton balls on 14 of them to show you how this works. Okay? It's not too late. It's not too late. There's still plenty of days left till Christmas. So if you're looking for a countdown, here's what you would do. So we're going to number this all the way up to 25. And as the days go by, what you would do is you'd take your cotton ball and just glue it on top of the number. So by the time Christmas comes, this whole Santa will be covered. All right? And you can do these in any way you want. If you want to start up here, like 1, 2, 3, 4, you can work it however you want. It does not matter. It does not even have to be sequential. You can just do the numbers wherever you want, as long as you have all of them. Okay, Landon's going to show his with the numbers just on the beard. I'm going to also include the side parts of the beard as well. So here we go. All right, so now we're at the point where we're going to show you how this thing works. So we're each going to take some cotton balls. Plenty of cotton balls up here. And we're going to use glue, and right now we're going to cover up until the 14th, because I think that's the day. Landon's going to use it in his room. And today, the day that we're filming it, is the 12th. So he's going to cover up to the 12th. I'm going to go to the 14th because I'm predicting that's when I'm going to post it. I don't know, I might be wrong. We'll see. So we take our glue, we take it, And since I'm playing catch up, I'm gonna put dabs of glue all the way up till the 14th. And then from that point forward, I can just do one dab. And that would be my one cotton ball for the day. So this is kind of like an artsy, crafty advent calendar. No candy involved. But the thrill of building Santa's beard is what could motivate. All right, you good?
Yep.
One, two, three.
Ho, ho, ho.
Merry Christmas! Santa Claus Advent calendars. Landon's going to use this in his room. He's going to count down the rest of the days to Christmas. It's the 12th of December right now as we make this video. I went up to the 14th because I'm guessing. It's my goal anyways to get it posted by the 14th. Still, with plenty of time left for the holiday season, it's a great way to make your Advent calendar like arts and craftsy instead of filled with candy, which we all love, but this might be a bit healthier.
Yeah.
So, did you have fun, Landon?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what do we say?
Until we see you next time, keep drawing, stay awesome. Bye. Where's Grandma's Sam? Look at the red nose. Feel. Feel that? That's a cute little